All right, so here we are today with this guy. This right here is a 98, I believe. It's a 7 of 97. So it's a 98 Ram, half-ton Laramie. It's kind of a mini monster truck. This truck has a 318 in it and a truck bed full of shit. But you can see here, the truck bed's really not too bad here on the top. I think I'm gonna weld these or grind them, weld them, and then put a bed liner in here. But this truck is rust free, and it's got some, well, a dinged up bumper, really. That's pretty much it. It's got a dent here on the tailgate. Not sure if that comes up. I'm gonna debadge it, pull this guard off, pull the pinstripe off. Let's see here. I don't see any other dings. I see a bunch of like scratches like this, which I might be able to correct out. And that's pretty much it. There's well, like here. I'm gonna have to get the hood painted, the fenders painted, and the roof. I gotta find someone that can, and that can blend pretty well with pearl, which I know isn't like the easiest. I just noticed there's like a little ding-a-ling there. Nothing major. The truck, like all Dodges, has a worn out, or had a worn out track bar. I don't know, I can't tell you how many I've replaced in the past year on just trucks that I've bought and had, or customer trucks, whatnot. This here, I don't like that, so that'll get changed, fixed. What else? This truck runs, oh yeah, right here, pretty good, sizable ding-a-ling. Runs really good. The 318 engine, it kind of boogies for what it is. I've got to get a seat cushion. I've got to get the fabric seat material. It's got, I don't think, any cracking up here, but I have a grill for that, for I think a tweeter goes in there. The carpet is not bad. It's just dirty. I don't believe there's any holes in it. No holes. No wear here from your foot. The back here, I'll probably pull all this out and build a subwoofer box. There's no rust in the jams, like right here. It's got bare metal, but it's not rusty. That's just wear. I'm pretty sure this door hangs. Can't tell because it's open, but there's no rust. Oh, there's a little spot right there, which I'll have to fix. There's, looks like some surface rust, or just dirt there. And that seems to be about it. There's a hole there, but that's just like a drain plug hole kind of deal. So these trucks tend to rust right down here and on this door. These rocker panels tend to rust, and I don't see anything there. And this truck has been off-roaded pretty heavily, and I'm surprised there isn't any damage. This, you can see right inside this wheel well, that generally up here, like right in here, it's rusty, and right in this general area. Tailgate wise, you see right there with the paint as well. So tailgate wise, they usually rust right down in here, but it looks like there's enough oil down in there to help it out. Let's see if this one has it. I'm pretty certain that all these trucks I have are rust free. Like this one's got just a little surface rust, but nothing nothing to cry about. So I'm gonna have to find a rear bumper. There's no rust here. Let me check this door. It's generally the driver door because it gets used the most, but nothing here, nothing here. You can see this door jamb is actually really clean, and there is this here, the striker, and well, that's just whatever, but it's nothing to cry about. Headliner needs to be replaced. So I got plans with this truck here. If you haven't watched my previous video on my V10 2500, I'm going to pull, well, I'm gonna finish taking the body off of this, fenders, hood, bumper, and probably the rest of the cab. And I want to make sure it runs without anything on it, just the chassis. That way I can fix anything, because it does have a couple codes for some dead cylinders, and I'm thinking it's a fuel pump issue, because sometimes it doesn't want to idle and sometimes it does. And it's actually got power. I've owned 3 of these V10 trucks, and this one has the most power out of all of them. So you'll notice, like, they're just heavy trucks, so you don't feel a lot of power, but there's a lot of torque and whatnot just there. So I want to put the V10 inside of this truck, and I'll probably like cam it and do a timing chain and gears and oil pump just to refresh it, even though the guy that had it before me said that it was rebuilt engine, and it is most definitely not. You can see just how dirty that engine block is. The valve covers are just leaking. He does have the studs in the wrong spot for the valve cover, so that's good. I'll probably get some headers. I'm gonna look tonight for some Gibson headers, something good. I don't want no eBay pace setter bullshit. I want something nice. I want this truck to be really nice, and I'm going to sell it and get everything out of it. You know, I'm not gonna get $3,500 out of it. I'm gonna ask $7 grand, but I want the cleanest mini monster truck. You know, I've got some 35s I plan on putting on here that are era specific to 95, but this is a 98, so it's pretty close. 4-wheel drive works in this truck. I'll be doing U-joints. That's something that these trucks need, and no one ever does them. They hear U-joint and just sell the truck for 700 bucks. So I'm gonna do U-joints. I might do control arms. I might do more than I want to, but I really like this truck. I like the color. You can't really tell because you might be able to pick it up on camera, but you can't really tell too well. So let's fire it up here. I know I'm just talking, but I'm really introducing myself to the YouTube community, just with my vehicles, and then if anything kind of takes any action. I'm not someone that caters, you know. I don't cater to others. So let's see here. You can see it sounds really good. It runs runs great. It had this funky ass headache rack on it that is just funky. See, well, first it's missing the bars that would prevent a headache. It did have this cold air intake, which is kind of neat. I think the box is still under the hood. I'm gonna have to talk louder just because this truck is loud. I'm not really familiar with how my mic picks up sound and what I have to do, but I digress. Let's give it a couple little revs here. This truck sounds like an absolute beast, and it is. So the dash is cracked there, broken. It's broken there and there. It's actually, oh shit, the whole dash is loose. So I'm gonna be doing that as well. Sounds all right, man. Doesn't sound bad at all. 4-wheel drive works great, but that'll be changed with the Viper system. Not the Viper system. I keep calling it Viper just because it's funny. I got some of those. My buddy like just handed me a handful of them. This I need to take inside, get some batteries in it. So yeah, this is a truck that I'm gonna make OEM mod, you know, kind of resto mod kind of deal. So if you like this kind of stuff, just, you know what to do, you know. I think the horn works. See you on the next one, guys.